From a 19-year-old hitting 140 miles per hour before going airborne and rolling multiple times,
Wreck out, roll over. Wind in the air, 1016.
to a suspect stealing a cop car and crashing head-on into a semi-truck with fatal consequences. These are high-speed police chases that ended in tragic crashes.
Thank you, Stella.
Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the most intense police chases caught on camera. April 24th, 2026, U.S. Highway 412. West AR Trooper First Class Marshall Hill sits stationary on U.S. Highway 412 West when a brown Chevy sedan comes flying through an active construction zone at 77 miles per hour in a posted 45 zone.
764, Young Sam Adams, 412 westbound.
He pulls out and catches up near Wildcat Creek, and the vehicle is already doing 105 miles per hour and still climbing rapidly. By the time he notifies Troop L communications on the radio, the speedometer has passed 140 miles per hour on a two-lane highway with traffic in both directions. Behind the wheel is 19-year-old Krista Bunch, and her decision-making is about to have devastating consequences. At 140 miles per hour, the Chevy darts left and right around every vehicle it encounters until it crosses the Illinois River near Robinson Road and attempts one more pass going into a right curve.
Robinson. It's on a Chevy roof, something brown in color. Speed's 135. Still.
That's where physics takes over completely. Trooper Hill approaches and can hear extremely loud music still blasting from inside the wreckage. He looks through the shattered back glass and finds Bunch pinned beneath the roof, unable to move. EMS responds and extracts her from the vehicle. While still trapped inside, Krista Bunch spontaneously tells the trooper she got spooked and was late for a personal matter. She's transported to Washington Regional Medical Center, medically cleared, and then transferred to Washington County Detention. June 20th, 2023, Otero County, Colorado. Colorado State Patrol responds to assist deputies with a fleeing suspect on Highway 50. They get him stopped and everything looks wrapped up, but what happens next becomes one of the most tragic and bizarre sequences ever captured on police dashcam.
Alright, 379 slowed down. Speeds of 28.
The suspect manages to squeeze through a small gap in the partition while troopers are searching his vehicle and not watching the car he's sitting in, the kind of mistake that should never happen. The suspect is now behind the wheel of a fully marked patrol car and fleeing faster than he ever was before, turning what looked like a closed case into complete chaos. With the stolen patrol car pulling away, units behind regroup and come up with a plan, get ahead, position multiple units down the road all loaded with stop sticks, and wait for him to come to them. No chasing, no catching, just a wall of stop sticks waiting patiently on Highway 50. After stop sticks are deployed, the suspect loses control and goes straight into a semi-truck head-on. The crash is devastating. The suspect is pulled from the wreckage alive and transported to a nearby hospital where he later dies from his injuries. A perfect reminder that in this job, you never truly relax until the handcuffs are on and the door is locked. April 21st, 2025, Sugar Creek, Missouri.
Officers respond to a shoplifting call at the Dollar Tree. They arrive to find Lauren Ruert getting into a maroon Ford Freestar with her dog.
Officers respond to a shoplifting call at the Dollar Tree and arrive to find Lauren Ruer getting into a maroon Ford Freestar minivan with her dog. Before anyone can make proper contact, she throws it in reverse and rams a patrol vehicle, then tears out of the parking lot onto US 24 westbound. The Ford Freestar, not exactly the first vehicle that comes to mind for a high-speed chase,
Pushes 70 to 80 miles per hour on US 24, running red lights and crossing into oncoming lanes.
pushes 70 to 80 miles per hour on US 24, running red lights and crossing into oncoming lanes. Once she merges onto the interstate, the whole situation shifts to a different level with more space, more speed, and a suspect fully committed to using every inch of it. When the chase hits more packed interstate traffic, the trooper accelerates and closes the gap, getting right on her bumper. The pressure shows immediately, the driving gets more erratic.
The decisions get worse, and that panic behind the wheel becomes more visible with every passing second.
The decisions get worse, and the panic behind the wheel becomes more visible with every passing second. After losing control completely, she strikes a light pole and the van rolls multiple times, ejecting her from the vehicle. Kansas City Fire Department transports her to the hospital. A records check reveals multiple prior cases and outstanding bonds across several jurisdictions. Ruea faces assault on a police officer, fleeing in a vehicle, shoplifting, and a long list of traffic violations. What started as a Dollar Tree shoplifting call ended with a woman ejected from her own van. If these tragic crashes are reminding you why high-speed pursuits are so dangerous, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Smash the bell icon so you never miss when we upload the most intense police chases with the most serious consequence. November 13th, 2020, Interstate 530, Arkansas. Trooper Shane sits stationary watching traffic when he catches a white pickup truck in his mirror coming in hot. He pulls out, lets it pass, and falls in behind it. The moment those lights and sirens activate, the truck driver buries the throttle, making it crystal clear this won't be a simple traffic stop. The level of recklessness from the very first second catches even the trooper off guard. This suspect makes it clear he's willing to risk it all to stay out of handcuffs. Even at 140 miles per hour, the suspect pulls further away using the shoulder while the trooper keeps eyes on him and watches him take an exit further down the road. What happens next, neither of them saw coming. The trooper takes that same exit at the same speed and ends up in the woods right alongside the suspect. Both cars off the road, everything suddenly very quiet. The suspect takes off on foot but doesn't get far. He's caught shortly after and taken into custody. The trooper, however, faces consequences of his own and is suspended following the chase. April 24th, 2026, Highway 18, Arkansas. Trooper Nash Thomas gets the call that Brooklyn police are in a pursuit and need assistance. Brooklyn terminates but keeps eyes on the suspect vehicle, a 2005 gold Chevrolet pickup. Thomas positions himself stationary ahead, and the moment the gold pickup comes through, he pulls out and hits the lights. The driver, Chase Phillips, immediately crosses into oncoming lanes while still going southbound. Phillips turns onto Highway 18 and drives the wrong way on the shoulder for half a mile at 65 miles per hour, forcing car after car into evasive maneuvers before crossing into the center turn lane. With a suspect driving like this on the wrong side of the road, already high on something, it's clear this is heading somewhere very bad, very fast. The gold pickup slams into the rear of a civilian vehicle at 80 miles per hour, sending it spinning counterclockwise across the westbound lanes into a second civilian vehicle. Phillips is taken into custody and almost immediately starts talking, making multiple unsolicited statements that he had smoked bad weed. A blood search warrant is obtained and executed at the hospital while 4 people injured in the crash are transported by ambulance for treatment. Phillips faces felony fleeing, battery, second-degree DWI drugs, reckless driving, speeding, no license, no insurance, and marijuana possession. June 21st, 2023, Little Rock, Arkansas. Little Rock police are already running hot eastbound on Interstate 630 behind a stolen red Toyota Corolla when Arkansas State Police jump in. The trooper catches up at the 3-mile marker, takes over primary, and the pursuit continues at over 100 miles per hour through evening interstate traffic. The suspect blows straight through a red light and slams into a vehicle traveling northbound on Broadway. The chase ends right there at the intersection. The suspect is transported to Baptist Health Hospital and charged by Little Rock Police Department. A stolen Corolla doing triple digits on an exit ramp ended exactly the way. 100 miles per hour through a red light always ends with an ambulance and a set of charges waiting on the other side of that intersection. And there you have it, high-speed police chases that ended in tragic crashes. Which crash shocked you the most? Should police have different policies for high-speed pursuits to prevent these tragic outcomes? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, smash that like button, share this with anyone who needs to see the real consequences of fleeing from police, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you never miss our next upload. I'll catch you in the next one.